Hello, we're giving Brian a moment by starting the episode immediately and preventing him from having a moment. It's okay, Brian. Take your time. We have exactly 60 minutes and 0 seconds.
Listen here.
I'm listening.
I will murder you. I will murder you.
You're gonna murder me?
Yes, with cheese.
Oh god, no. You're gonna run me over with a 2,000-pound wheel of cheese?
Yes.
That's just cruel. Anyway, we killed Elias, is that his name? We killed him several times. We don't know if he's still dead or alive. We'll find out soon.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe Loroth can,
Maybe Loroth can go stab himself in the butthole with Rob's cheese dick.
I don't have a cheese dick.
Yes, you do. Rob's been lying to everyone. He secretly is infatuated with cheese. To the point where his dick became cheese.
And so the other day I had pizza with the cheese still on it.
Yeah.
You know, it was work, and I was just like so hungry, so I was just like, you know.
Son of a bitch.
Hmm?
It's Elias again.
Let's kill him forever.
For real this time, taco. So you had pizza with cheese?
Yeah, I was at work and I was just so hungry, so I was eating fast, and so yeah, I ate pizza with the cheese on it, which for me is like a big deal. And when my stomach started to become fuller and I stopped being so hungry, it was only then when I started getting that gross taste in the mouth from it. Because I'm a person who doesn't like cheese. But yeah.
It's wild how, you know, hunger will supersede, you know, taste preferences.
Yeah, it definitely will.
And that's what happens when you're hungry. Hungry for the cheese. They call me Hungry Boy Cheese.
I think this is Elias's last stand.
I don't know, man. I really don't know, to be honest with you.
Yes, you do.
Bro, what the fuck? Don't sell me out.
You played...
Like, yeah, sure, I do.
You said on stream that you played the campaign multiple times.
Yeah, but who fucking pays attention to me?
I do.
That's not what matters.
Listen, you can count on me to rat you out in every situation possible.
Fucking on God. Damn, man. Selling a brother out. Man, maybe I should team up with Elias. At least he don't sell out, you know, the people he works under.
Yeah, but the people he works under are assholes.
Well, one has an asshole, but she's also a Tommy mommy, and I'm gonna end that there.
That's all you needed to say, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Here it is. The sightless eye.
The sightless
Machine
eye.
can help us get the artifact far from this place. But we need to hurry before Elias returns.
But we need to hurry.
That opening over there is our best chance of escape.
That opening over there is where I'm going to escape inside you.
What? That wasn't the end of Elias, damn it.
Oh, hell no. It was not. I mean, the dude's necromancing himself.
We need to stop.
We didn't exactly answer like how he was doing it, so.
Oh no, Hammerman.
No.
What's wrong?
Hey, you made it. Did you kill that sorcerer fellow?
Don't talk. The storm was broken. We'll get you out of here.
Oh, it's a shame. I got mine. Just a hair too late. Sneaky devil poked me in the back. Skewered like a quill rat. So it goes. Hey, Deckard.
Aye. So it goes.
So this is actually a really, really sad scene for Diablo fans. You've never played the prior games, but Maestiff, this old man here, you actually meet him when he's a really, really young lass, like probably in his early 20s in Diablo 2. And he like basically assists you in a lot of your journey in defeating Diablo.
Need a safe place to study it.
And the person he was referencing, Deckard Cain, obviously this is Lorath, so that don't make sense. Deckard Cain was the kind of like Lorath, the guy that helped you and guided the main character in Diablo 2 and 3.
Well,
But sadly Deckard Cain passed. And sadly Maestiff, like, so people speculate that Maestiff kind of knew that Deckard passed away, but Lorath kind of looks like Deckard. But then because of his old senile age, there might also be the fact that, like, Maestiff also has a lot of moments where his brain can't remember that Deckard died. But yeah, so a lot of old Diablo fans knew that old man, and he got fucking stabbed and died. So it's sad.
Trouble is,
He was super funny in the prior games too. So,
He is more
attachment.
powerful than I
Sad.
thought. I underestimated him.
I appreciate the
did I.
dedication to make that
Something important
reference.
from him, at least. The sight
I mean,
left.
I didn't want to do it at, like, I didn't want to do it when you met him, because it just felt out of place.
Powerful piece of
And
work.
also, I might have accidentally slipped that he might die or something like that, and I didn't want to do that.
To our advantage. Give me some time to study it.
But, you know, he passed, so it felt a little bit more appropriate to be like,
Primal evils were reforming.
okay, you know, here.
Hell was coming. But Elias was not the answer to anyone's prayers. If you want to take the measure of someone, you judge them by their deeds, not their words. Simple as that. Elias preached of saving the world while standing atop a mountain of corpses. Then there was the Wanderer. Everything Elias was not. Tainted by Lilith's blood, and yet able to resist her corruption. That was what I witnessed in the Wanderer's deeds. And that was when I started to think that perhaps together, we could keep the evil at bay. Must have been.
No more gruesome than the rest of Sanctuary's underbelly.
Act 3. Oh, did we just complete Act 3?
Yep.
So I got a dagger when we were on that mission. It
Heck
gives
yeah.
me minus 529 item power.
Minus?
Yeah.
Well, rip.
What the hell? I got an apprentice's wand. Minus 526.
Oh wow, you're really being serious. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Here you go. You're really late in the game, but here's a level 1 little wandy for you.
Feeling better, Thaisa, that's my sister's name.
I can shut out Andario's whispers most of the time.
Yeah?
But
Yeah, I think they even
not
pronounce
always.
it Thaisa, too.
Yeah, it's Thaisa.
Yeah, that's exactly my sister's name, but we call her Ty.
But how?
Cool, start calling her Thaisa.
Lilith made a deal with Astaroth.
A demon who served her father. Interesting choice of ally.
And she has a key to hell.
A place where she's seen as a traitor. So why would she go? And is she already there? We need answers. Elias used
I'm excited for when I get to level 50 because I'm going to be applying my
That can help
aspects.
us. Bring it
Oh,
here.
heck yeah.
It's risky, but we haven't got a choice.
We're going to use the High Pedestal to summon the Spirit of Sauron.
Yes.
When you're ready, picture Lilith in your mind and gaze into the eye.
My father's essence is reforming.
How do you know?
I feel it. Like 1,000 old wounds ripped open again. He's still weak. Vulnerable. I must strike before he can resist.
Make his power yours. The other lords will.
And her father is...
Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred.
What happened?
She saw me.
The wolf that's been helping us out, that's
She
Mephisto.
knows we're looking
Oh,
for.
yeah.
That's her father. Though, that's not his true form.
Not
That's his
necessarily.
recuperating form.
What do you mean?
It's the wolf. His true form is crazy looking.
Aims to take his power while he is still weak.
So, that's what you've been preparing for. All right, old man. Think. Think!
Don't think too hard, you might get angry at yourself.
If she takes Mephisto's power, she'll become like a prime evil herself. She'll be able to conquer hell and sanctuary alike. I have an idea how to stop her. But for it to work, we'll need the help of an old ally. Deliver this message to Donan. He'll have gone to Kyovashad for guidance.
Alright, I'm back to Kyovashad.
Yes.
Damn, let's walk all the way there instead of teleporting.
Yeah, no. Hell no.
Oh, it's actually not that far away. Well, yeah, it is. We have to go all the way around if we did that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I want to play. I want to play this game again on permadeath, obviously, but with the added challenge of never activating a waypoint.
Be there too, right along for the freaking ride, hating you every second of the way. You're a monster.
Well, think about how much XP we'll get.
What was that?
Think about how much XP we'll get, though.
You're a monster.
And if we happen to pass by a world boss, we're required to fight it.
On permadeath mode?
Yes.
We better be the right level for that, or it won't even be a one-shot. It will be, we entered its vicinity and just died. From, like, some accidental damage that, like, wasn't even intended for us. That's how hard they hit
For once, I hope.
when you're not the right level.
It's from Laura.
Wonderful.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yeah, it's the duder,
Lord,
the blacksmith duder.
Lilith. Entering hell.
He do the dude things.
Soulstone. What? Is he serious?
What does it say?
He didn't tell you? No, of course not. That would require some basic degree of consideration. It's written in our code. He sent a plan. Though calling it that is
Wait,
generous.
I saw you at the blacksmith. What?
He wants to imprison...
No, I wasn't gonna correct you. I'm talking to
the one
Donan.
that held Astaroth.
Oh, why did I
Can
think
it
I saw
work?
you at the blacksmith?
I was.
Hmm.
I turned in some.
The stone needs to be
I did
attuned
salvage, and then I went here.
Dude, there must have just been a lapse in my
Lord,
brain
it's
because
an
I could have
extra
sworn that you were still in that area. You're just like way all the way up here. I'm like, did he teleport?
Go to the
No, I just walked up here.
vault, will you?
You're a monster.
I'll dig up what he needs. You can deliver it.
You're a
and maybe
dirty,
then
filthy
you can go
monster.
home.
Dirty, pathetic,
Did Lorath offer
pitiful
you his horse for the
monster.
journey? No, wait.
Do you guys hear how he talks to me? Do you hear this man?
You're a grotesque, monkey butt sniffing, no good scallywagging, 4-toothed, 2-thumbed, 3 missing toed, ugly cyclops looking butt face.
Damn, Cyclops.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, well, you suck. So there. Taught you.
I like the originality, thank you. The simplicity is just the cherry on top I was looking for. By God, man, you are an artist. Beyond your time.
Oh yeah, well, you're ass face. Now you think about what you've done.
No, you think about what you... It don't fucking matter what you call me. You're just gonna slam me with that. Now you think about what you've done. Damn, man. You can't go hit me with that kind of stuff. That's like some top tier, like, ultimate moves right there.
I'd be like, are you proud of yourself? And the answer would be like, yes. Right? Yeah, he's proud of himself.
Bro, you'd be like, you proud of yourself? I'd be like, yeah. You'd be like, then look in the mirror and say that again to yourself. And I'd be like,
Are you like on your way to where I am? Oh, you're there.
oh. No. Wait, what? What the heck is going on? Oh,
I'm
man.
going to the quest.
Yo, Lesna?
Do you not
Did
see
they call
the...
it Did they call it Yelesna because there's a girl named Esna who couldn't stop yelling all the time?
Probably. Alright, so I just thought of something.
Yeah.
We're the main character are ruining this world by existing.
Did you say that we're ruining the world by existing?
Yes. And I'll tell you why.
What? Okay, go for it. Yep.
So the stronger we get, the stronger the world enemies get, right?
Okay.
If we assume that everyone else stays the same, literally everyone else is having more problems and facing off against stronger enemies for the simple fact that we're here and leveling up.
So, the Dragon Ball Z dilemma.
Yes.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm starting to learn watching that show is everyone's reaching a point of strength where it's like planet destroying moves have somewhat been kind of unlocked by like Goku and whatnot, and yet we like pan over to Master Roshi and
But a child.
you know all them, and it's like they're still locked in at that level of like, you know, maybe being able to push the moon a little bit a ways temporarily, which was Master Roshi one time only. And it's like the best they could do. And yet, like, all these new villains and whatnot coming in with the hero against the heroes are like, oh yeah, we just like destroy we just destroy planets with our finger. It's like, oh, nice. Well, this is still Earth, and don't destroy it, please.
Yeah. On a different note, I am so sick and tired of Nero. I hope she dies in this act.
Me too. Why are you upset with her?
I'm not really upset with her, I'm just kind of sick of her.
Okay, well, if it makes you feel any better, I personally stab her in front of you.
Lived in this vault, the one you're trespassing.
Like, I just straight up gut shot her with a fucking arrow at, like, hell-breaking speed.
What's left of you all anyway?
It's probably just because I did her missions like 80 times, because I died a bunch.
Yeah. I mean, you could stab her right now in the back while she's sleeping.
Lilith threatens sanctuary.
Give her the good old-fashioned kidney surprise.
I need to prepare for that. With or without help.
You? Against Lilith? Well, I came to get my things. I pray they were free from your meddling.
Damn, Donan don't like her.
Well, of course not. But you'll find out. I say of course not because I know why, but you'll find out why he don't.
I knew what to do with. Let me unseal this.
Let me unseal these nuts in your mouth.
I didn't know he used magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he's the fucking Haradrim, bro. Technically, Lorath can use magic too, he just doesn't really, because he's lazy and likes to watch us do all the work.
Yeah, well, how are you so fat? I have to use my flame shield just to catch up with you.
I mean, I'm a rogue, dude. It's kind of like built into me. I don't exactly get attack speed, I get movement speed for this fucker.
As far as I know, my flame shield is the only thing that increases my movement speed, and it only lasts for 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
First things first, Lorath will need my notes. Soulstone magic is treacherous, even in the most skilled hands.
Excuse me, there's a door.
Tread carefully. We summoned the spirit in here. Lorath assured me that he banished it for good, but I've always had my doubts.
There we go. And my lucky hits haven't been so lucky lately, just saying.
Wasted. Yawn! Way to fucking show up late.
What are you talking about?
Man, I was waiting here like for 300 years. Making me wait. You see what he does to me? Constantly makes me wait in video games. Like, dude, it's so ridiculous. All the time, it's always something like, oh, I'm too slow, or, oh, I got a flame shield that don't move fast. It's like some other stuff, like, watch this. Bam, here, where's him? Yawn, still over there, slow.
Oh, I have so much to say so much,
I kept a map.
but you know, I don't like bringing up the past, but man,
Mephisto's hatred yet
man, are there volumes and volumes of things that I could just bring up that would fucking.
What are you talking about, man? Those are volumes about me having to wait over you.
Yeah,
Yeah, like all those times I had to wait like 30 to 40 minutes in Monster Hunter for you to like do your shit in your inventory and then like reorganize and restock every time and then decide which armor looked cool. Now I'm just standing there at the quest counter just waiting to start.
yeah, you know, it was really messed up of me to be an hour late to show up to play Monster Hunter, and then, like you said, gallivant around in my item box for an additional hour while you just waited there, like, all ready and hoping to play a video game, and then it didn't
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, dude, super patient.
Is he gonna open the door?
I mean, no, because you're still like being a poopy face. Man, look at me, already at the objective. This guy's just like teetering around over here. And man, see, Rob, he doesn't like ever be any place on time.
The objective was at the door. You saw it, and everyone else saw it.
The Order's mission was his life.
Everyone can see it.
I couldn't give up my life for it. Not like him. I wanted to be a man. I left to chase.
But yeah, you know, I apologize. That was really messed up of me to,
Yeah, to be inconsiderate to me, you should apologize. See, guys, he even admits it. Trash.
I can't do it.
This is what we get for digging in the garbage. Trash.
You don't understand. The stuff soul stones are.
and I especially apologize for that one time when we were supposed to play Adventure Quest Worlds together at a certain time, and I didn't even show up and not even text you about it.
Oh yeah, dude, it was horrible. It was like, bro, we coordinated this well in advance, and I'm just there in the main town being like, man, Rob's gonna show up, totally committed, cause you know we were gonna have a lot of fun, and then nothing.
For you too?
Man,
Adventure
what a
Quest
rude
Worlds,
guy.
Adventure Quest Worlds was actually like an amazing game.
It really was.
The Chaos Saga specifically.
Yes. I was like, you know, like, at least it was super engaging for a while, and then at some point it just lost its pizzazz, in my opinion. Maybe I just grew up. Because, to be fair, while the game was really fun, and was super funny and engaging, it also felt like it was very much intended for specific ages.
I don't think you grew up. I think it changed. Like,
Maybe, I didn't want to be rude, but yeah, alright. If you're gonna say it, then yeah, I'll say it too. Yeah, it wasn't really growing up. The game just lost its polish, or however you want to put it.
just like, it just felt like a different game after Artek stopped being the main director.
Yes.
It just lost like its charm and like, you know, the way the game is supposed to feel. And plus the Chaos Saga ended, and that was like super climactic, so it was kind of difficult to be interested in the story after that, even though it continued.
Yeah, like he literally made it a point that this is an MMO that is circled around this plot and nothing else. And he finished that plot. The game was effectively over. Own it. Own that the game is over. He couldn't though. Why? Because he did microtransactions.
On the road.
So, mind you, because of that, because people own the property rights to all their armors and weapon cosmetics and all the other stuff, Adventure Quest Worlds is still going even to this day.
Oh, really?
Yes, that is the nightmare. The side, that the bad side to a double-edged blade that is for microtransaction to MMOs is that once you bring in microtransactions to games like that, like, it's really hard to end a game because people have that literal invested value in the game. You can't just take that away from them. I mean, let me be very clear to the viewers and whatnot about that, just in case there are people like, well, no, you just can't just do it. No, you really fucking can't, because the example I'm going to give is there's probably going to be a lot of people that aren't familiar with it, and maybe some that are. On PC and PlayStation, I don't know if it was on Xbox or anything else, but an MMO called Blessed Unleashed. Or Bless Unleashed. Sorry, I reversed the ED on that. Bless Unleashed. Really fun MMO, especially in the very beginning. It was run by a company who originally just did a game called Bless. It was, or like Bless Adventures or something like that. I think it was just called Bless. And they had microtransactions out the ass on it. And it was going good for a while, but then it got dull, and then there was player expectations and demands and all this other stuff that, mind you, they could have easily have done. No problem. Especially on PC. This company could have easily answered a lot of demands and what was needed. Rather than doing that, they didn't do that. And they even kind of screwed their game a little bit. And then a lot of players were like, oh, this is horrible. But, like, we're not... For the players that really invested a lot of money in it, they're like, this game sucks, but we're not going to leave because there's invested value. And it's almost to the point where, like, we want a refund because we do want to be done with the game, but, like, all that value. And so because of that, this company all but basically was like, the first thing they did is they realized they weren't making really any money anymore, and maintenance costs to keep the game up was charging them out the ass. And rather than refunding any players or giving them any sort of heads up or any, like, recompense whatsoever, they just out of the blue churned the servers off and just ended the game. Like, completely game gone.
Oh,
Game
wow.
just fucking gone. And so, oh, dude, people hated them beyond all belief. And yet, they had the audacity to come out into public and say, another company just bought us, is willing to fund us with money, and let us make another game that we are literally going to be making another MMO that is based off the first MMO we made, and rather than it being called Bless, rather than it being called Bless, we're going to call it Bless Unleashed. Now,
Okay.
a lot of people are like, oh, the audacity of this bitch. Really? And of course, right out the door, they had a $100 package, an $80 package, and a $60 base game. Now, I didn't know about this company at that time. I didn't know anything about anything at that time. I got the $100 package because I wanted all the cosmetics. In the very beginning of the game, oh god, that game was super fun. That game was super fun. It was the only game I actually did PvP in, like actively PvP. Normally, for the people out there who are learning about me, in video games, especially MMOs, I normally don't PvP. It's just like, I don't really like killing other players. But they created a really fun environment where, like, everyone was super cool to each other, even with PvPing. And even, like, the PvE of it was super engaging, super fun. they left it in a way where the story ended on a cliffhanger, so you knew more content was coming. Now, I said the game's really fun. PvP was really fun too. They immediately walked out the door the first day with having a microtransaction system. So what did people start doing while falling in love with this game? Buying shit.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's infatuated with how good this game is. And a lot of new players, honestly, a large majority of the people that were in this game weren't new players, because the old players knew better. But there were some old players that came around and were trying to warn people like, hey, don't really invest too much in this. This company, we're not quite sure they're going to be able to succeed. Like, they're doing really well now, but let's see how well longevity goes for them. No, a lot of people invested thousands of dollars in the game, and the biggest victims are my two roommates.
Mm-hmm.
I got my two roommates into that game. I feel really bad because my two roommates really, really love that game. And then all of a sudden, like a year and a half ago, they announced that they were. Thankfully, they did do an announcement. They said, "You guys have a year left," and then we're just ending the game. And the company's also going under, and we're disappearing forever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And so again, they couldn't do their money right behind closed doors. Also, there was rumors that some of the staff ran away with millions of dollars too, even though they were in debt. They ran from the company with millions of dollars and then just never showed their face again. So there was a lot of scandals and stuff too. And they had a really good game. They did it really well. And then they did a massive update where they screwed the game, made everyone upset. There are players leaving the game left and right. And so they end up getting hit with more debt again. Except this time, they couldn't run away with the money because they were owned by another company who was able to get that money back for the debt. So basically all these developers and whatnot went broke and got fired. And that was it. They were like, no more. You guys don't make any more games from here on out. You're just trolls at this point.
Yeah.
So be careful, people, when you do microtransactions on MMOs. But like, yeah, dude, so with Adventure Quest Worlds, dog, you know, they're here to this day because there's no real way to, like, go about telling players you spent thousands of dollars on Artex coins or whatever, and now, you know, we're just closing the game, and there goes all your value. And a lot of games can't feasibly transfer all your stuff over to a new game either. So it's a sticky position. It's a hard position. And really, nobody ever really has an answer for it. So, no kidding, Artex is maintaining Adventure Quest, still maintaining Adventure Quest Worlds, while trying to run Adventure Quest 3D.
Oh shit, they're still doing Adventure Quest?
Yeah, dude. They can't close it under legal conditions.
Damn, I mean, it's also, like, in the nature of an MMO to keep going, like, endlessly, I think, just because, you know, it's your career, the developer's career.
Right.
Like,
now on another hand, PlayStation does it right. Maybe Xbox. You know what? Let's say consoles just do it right in general. Whether you did a microtransaction or not, they can just turn off the servers whenever the hell they want when they're done. And how do they get away with it? Well, technically, you're not losing out on any of the money that you spend because you can still access the game. You can still access the game and play it. You just can't play with other players.
yeah, like, Nintendo is such an asshole about, like, shutting down their servers for certain games. Well, maybe not Nintendo specifically, you know, I get mad at them because they're really stingy about certain things. Like, they're closing the, what is it? The Wii U eShop. And it's like...
Really?
Yeah, like, Like, maybe I'm wrong about that, but I think they are closing it. And it's like, sure, like, the Switch can offer you pretty much whatever Nintendo has, except Nintendo refuses to, like, put things that people want on the fucking server in the first place.
Sounds about right.
And, like, in my opinion, servers should stay up for the current gen console and the previous gen console, like, at the very least.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm not them. I don't run their business. They do, so that's their decision, whatever. They have their reasons,
Yeah.
but yeah, like, you know, I get sad when, like, the only ever time I had to experience that was when we were playing Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii, and I remember,
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
I remember like going to work that day that I found out and telling you, like, oh, they're closing the server, and it was a big deal because we would, like, play that game every fucking weekend
Yeah,
online.
for being weekend warriors in high school, it was really freaking impressive that we actually got over 300 hours on that game. Cuz
Yeah,
I mean, Max, me and Rob, we'd only when we say that we hung out on the weekends and stuff, in reality, we got high school, so we're not getting out of school until like what, 3 p.m.,
yeah,
3:30 p.m. Then we're getting in your car and we still have to drive like 30 to 45 minutes. And then, even when we do get there, we're going out to McDonald's with your grandparents at like 5, 6 o'clock, and that's an hour gone. Maybe even 2 hours gone because we're usually watching something while we're eating. So in reality, we get there at like maybe 4:30. We get about a half an hour in to playing. And then by the time we get back in, let's just say 7 o'clock at safest, we start playing again. Let's say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So maybe 8.5 hours we get out of just that Friday, um, where we do get to play. And then, like, we would hang out Saturday, but I would only be there until like maybe 1 or 2, and then you like take me home. So we'd probably get like another 4 hours. So 12 hours, So 12 hours for divided by 3. So like we had about 300 hours. I'm pretty sure.
yeah. I mean, that was also us playing by ourselves too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So, we got like 25 weekends out of that. Which may still not feel completely accurate and may not appear accurate to the viewers, but we were also playing, while we were playing Monster Hunter for just as much of that time, we were also playing Call of Duty. Zombies. Quite a
Yeah.
bit too.
And
So,
like,
it was balanced.
and I don't remember when the Halo 2 servers went down, which was like a huge fucking deal when that happened.
Oh.
But
Oh, yeah.
those servers were up a heck of a lot longer than Capcom's, just saying.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
But, I mean, they still had the Monster Hunter Tri servers open at that time, which is basically the same exact game except better.
Yes. And then now those servers are gone too, so sadly.
But anyway, we've been like rambling about on all kinds of nonsense for the past 15 or so minutes, so we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, and I mean, we've been rambling about nonsense, but like, whatever, man. Like, fucking, that's just kind of our style,
Yeah.
Sometimes we have moments where, we just ramble.
Oh yeah, like,
Or I harass you.
And I'm more than certain that there are plenty of people that would enjoy listening to that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, I know I don't need to, like, tell people, but just in case I do, always feel free to comment. Like, leave us comments and stuff if, like, I said something wrong or my facts weren't right. Or you completely agree. And you're definitely on my side about it. Like, I do check the comments every once in a while. So, if I haven't responded to anyone yet, just give me a moment. I will. Other than that, yeah, be engaged in our conversations too. Feel free to, like, offer your end of things. Because, heck yeah, I mean, be a part of it.
Yeah, I mean, tell us how much of an asshole I am and how much of a dick Brian is.
Yeah, and, definitely side with me about how Rob makes me wait all the time.
Yeah, there's no lore about that. There's nothing. You can take that at face value. Brian tells the truth about everything, all the time, and he doesn't try to make me look like the asshole ever. So
Yeah, guys, like, it's pretty obvious. I mean, you see it, you hear it. Rob is an inconsiderate prick that, really likes to, bully me, call me names, put me down, make me wait, sometimes never show. It's pretty rough, but, I'm able to, be mature about this and look past it all and, you know,
yeah, well, that's good
be the
because
bigger man.
that behavior will continue on the next one.
Oh, absolutely. And don't worry, it will be because of me. Plot twist.
All right, have
I'll
a
be
good
the
night.
one screwing everyone. Yep, yeah, everyone have a nice night.